So today I want to share you how I got my first full-time job in a German company in Germany. So my name is Juan, I'm from Brazil, but living and working in Germany now for over 12 years, where I currently manage a team in a global company in Germany and also coach and support foreigners to get their dream job in Germany. So first of all, I'd like to share with you that before getting my first job, I did around 5 years internship. So I did 3 years internship at Bosch in Brazil, so before coming over to Germany. Then I did 1 internship at Robert Bosch in Karlsruhe. Then I also did 1 year internship at Bosch in the US. So after those internships, I decided coming back to Germany once again to do my master's degree. But before that, I applied for another internship at Allianz, where I was accepted to work in an IT transformation project. And there it started out my career with a full-time position in Germany. So after this internship, I convinced my manager to help me to pay my master's degree. And they accepted. So because of my skills and because my development in this internship, they saw me as a value for the company and they invested on me. And this was something that I never thought about. It was out of reality back in Brazil. And that's why I took all the steps and I took all the chance that they gave me, and I always worked my ass off, really, literally. I was studying German, I did my master's in German, I was working full-time, and it was very challenging, but it still was very nice and I took the best out of it. So after 2 years, when I was graduating from my master's degree, 3 months later, I already had 2 different opportunities to get hired at Allianz. So the first opportunity was in a trainee program where I would have had the opportunity to work 18 months in 3 different areas, including going abroad. In that case was planned to go to the US. And I also got a full-time position where I would have my visa, my unlimited visa in Germany. Because of my visa, I decided taking the full-time position where I was hired as a junior project manager, earning around 52 to 54,000 euros a year, which was really a good salary. But it still was very hard to reject the trainee program. Why? Because a trainee program here in Germany, it means that you are trained to be a manager. So you're really like seeing all the different areas so that after that, you have more chances to become a manager. Anyhow, the other position was also very, very interesting. I just took the chance. So I was working, as I said, as a junior project manager, earning around 52 up to 54,000 euros, working 7.3 or 5 hours a day, wasn't even 8 hours a day, and having over hours paid, or I was taking that off, and 30 days of vacation. So it was a really, really good opportunity that I had only after my master's degree. At this time I already could speak German, but even though if I haven't had German skills, this opportunity would still be possible. And why? In this area of IT projects, we have tons of opportunities. Myself, I don't have a technical background. I didn't study IT, but only because the fact that I did an internship in IT just opened a lot of doors for me. So I really could choose where I wanted to work right after my master's degree. Yes, it was really, really nice and I was really, really happy. It was also very challenging to take the steps also on my career. It was also a big decision also to stay here, but I wanted, and I was also finally moving from this studying lifestyle and now earning a lot of money, where I could finally rent my own apartment, where I could finally see that money wasn't a problem anymore, where I could finally go traveling without any problems, where I could finally also help my family in Brazil, and I was just thankful. So on top of that, with this opportunity, I also got a lot of opportunities for development. So basically, Allianz at this moment was investing a lot on trainings. For example, I had the opportunity to get a lot of certifications, which was basically paid by Allianz. I did a certification in project management, as for example, a Prince 2, did ITEL, I did Scrum Master, so I did many different trainings that they were offering internal. And I also changed a lot positions after that. So this was just the start, and I just took the chance and finally settled myself in Germany. And yes, of course, that with that it came also a lot of challenges. One of the challenges at this moment in time was also to decide not only on my work life, but also my private life. So what do I want to achieve now? Now I have a job, I have a visa, I have my own apartment, so I have a good salary. So what do I do next? After that stage, I enjoyed a little bit, but I didn't stop learning. So I still did some German courses to improve my German. After some time, I also decided to have a coaching help me and guide me during my career, which really helped me move to the next steps. But yeah, so lots of learnings, very nice experience, and I hope that you can rely on some of those experiences. And what I also want to say is that if you have a dream, if you want to come over to Germany, and if you believe that you have the skills to do so, just do it. If you don't do it, you already have a no. If you do it, you will have a chance to get a yes. So whether if you want to come here to do your master's, or you already did your bachelor's or master's in your home country and you want to come over to work, this can be possible. We at Growing Abroad, we have the experience. So I have been here for over 12 years. I did my master's here. I came over to Brazil in an internship here without any contact, only speaking English like 12 years back. And that's why I'm telling you, I'm the real example. But of course, that sometimes the process can take a while. So don't block yourself with rejections, and don't expect that with the first application that you send out, you're gonna get hired. No, it doesn't work like that. It didn't work for me. Believe me, I have sent over 200 CVs with a few interviews, and I have had over 20 rejections. But believe me, after each rejection, I learned something. I was getting better and better, but I didn't let these rejections to put myself down, give up on my dream. So that's why I'm telling, process can take a while, rejection is part of the process, but of course that if you know already what to expect, you can avoid some mistakes. And that's exactly what we do in Growing Abroad. So because I have been through all this process, and I have done many mistakes myself, we help you and we support you that you don't do the same mistakes, and you can do better during your application process, and of course that you get your dream job as fast as possible. I hope this video was helpful for you, and I also hope that this video could give you some inspiration so that you also, if you're still thinking to come over to Germany or Europe, that it helps you to take the first steps. Don't let your work or your stress to consume your energy. Do something. Take some hours during the week after work. I know that it's hard sometimes to do your application, to plan what you want for your future, and to take some action. Because if you only dream and you don't take actions, believe me, this will not happen. And even if you take actions, if you give up on the first minutes, this will also not help. You need to be persistent, and we from Growing Abroad, we are here to help you. So if you have any question, link of our website is on the bio. You can see the service that we offer, and you can also see all the success case that we have. It was very nice to be here speaking about my experience with you today. So if you haven't subscribed yet in our channel, please do so, because here we share a lot of tips and a lot of things that you can benefit out of it. And of course, that can also help you during your application process, during your career change, during your decision if you're still thinking about to come over to Germany or Europe. So thank you so much. Have a nice time and see you in the next video.